Welcome back, everyone, to Final Fantasy XIV. We're on episode 14 in our Filthy Casual playthrough. And we said goodbye to Elder Scrolls Online last week. Or this week, rather. I said we were going to start laying the hammer down, tightening the grip. ESO just wasn't feeling like an MMO. And here we are, back in Eorzea. And a birdie has told me that I have more quests to do at the Marauders Guild that will lead to the quest line where I get a second profession, or whatever they're called. Profession, skill set, a class, whatever they're called. Let's do it. Now I forgot. Is this one of the games where... No, okay. Because some of the games, like, you get cheap or reduced or free travel purchases if you do it from one of the hot spots. It's still early. The coffee's kicking in very slowly. So let's head to LIMSA, LOMINSA. Oh, we've got a thing to turn in over here anyhow. Where is... Do I need to go to lower decks? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. It's a very full map. I don't want to say cluttered because it's necessary clutter. And calling it clutter would make it sound like I was complaining, but I'm not complaining. Oh, geez. It's like I got the mafia behind me or something. Huh. Okay. Oh, and then I noticed the girl in front of me. Let's just get out of here. Okay, so we have something to turn in. Where was that at? Okay, to the upper decks. It's all foggy. Oh, Griffar. Take me up, please. Oh, right. Oh, right, it's you. Hi, I'm just here to turn in a quest. I don't need anything more than you to say, good job, buddy. Ahoy there, Filthy Casual. I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Otberm laid out the entire tale for me. Poor sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business. But at least you kept the victory from being sunk afore she'd sailed. And for that I owe you me thanks. You've really made a name for yourself here in LIMSA, lad. Folk know that when they need summit doing. This one isn't so bad, it's just that my brain expects it. My brain is trained to read his dialogue in like clumps and kind of slower, right? It's like a slow speed read, because that's what speed readers do. They read multiple words at a time. They read like half of a phrase at a time, and they take in the phrase as a whole. Well, with Batteron, you kind of need to do that because you need context clues after half a word. Sorry, after half a word, not half a word, to know what the first half of the word meant. Also, summit. Summit doing. Eh? You need summit doing? And what might that be? You want someone to read a message writ in funny letters for you. I want you to read it. I want you to know what it feels like. And Gimthada thought I might know a man as could. Well, let's see it then. Read it. Read it, Batteron. Aye. I swear, if he says he can't read it, I reckon I might know a canny bugger who can read stuff like this. Ugly sod by the name of Batteron. You know you're like one of me regulars now, Filthy Casual. You've never let me down yet, and Navigator help me. I reckon I can trust you. Gimthara was right to want this message deciphered. We got us some trouble brewing, ear and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Do. Oh, yes. Just gonna back away slowly. Trifius, or Triumpus, he's all yours. I'm going the wrong way. Am I? No, this is the right way. I've just got to go through that building. I'll be back, Bateron. Trust me. Warnzone, how's it going, buddy? Filthy Casual, I have gathered what information I could concerning the beast that young Sigurd bade you slay. The tale's name, this creature, Kujata. Those who have witnessed Kujata in the terrifying flesh also call him the Stampeding Mountain, such is his immense size and bulk. Again, I will not seek to dissuade you from claiming vengeance for the boy's parents. In fact, I encourage it. But to topple this lumbering colossus, you must first become his equal in strength and ferocity. As a single step towards that distant goal, I send you to Blind Iron Mines. We have had word that folk are falling prey to the claws of the local Galagos. It is your task to protect the weak from these unruly creatures. Learn to channel the rage inside you, and let your axe blades sing in righteous slaughter. Cool. Slay Galagos. We gotta slay 3 of them. So where are we headed? Got it. I'm debating on if it's... Oh, that's right. There's not a... I know right where this is. There really is not a faster way there than just walking there myself. That's unfortunate. And I'm mentally in my head now trying to be very fair that the amount of walking I'm about to do is not so different than the amount of walking I would do in any given Star Wars The Old Republic quest. There's a huge difference, though. I have already passed functional game things and other paths that take me other places that have functional game things, right? Whereas in Star Wars The Old Republic, it would have been void, empty hallways of nothing that lead to other rooms that were void and empty. And more importantly than all of that, where I am going is somewhere I have been, and somewhere I expect to continue doing a few more things, and have already done things, right? I'm not going out here to do one thing and never return. That happened... Am I going the right one? Yes. That happened, I cannot express how many times in Star Wars The Old Republic. You would do all this walking. No, I am... No, this is right. Why does this feel so different than... Oh, it's the mist that's throwing me off. That's what it is. I love the first time this music kicks in. Like, the game does do a good job with, like, giving you, you know, emotional music cues. So yes, this is a lot of walking. But it's for an area that has like other things that are happening or have happened. Like I did a quest over there, I remember, right? Those guys were like frozen over there. I did a quest right here on this road connected to that quest. I did something for a guy up here, I'm pretty sure. So again, I'm just trying to be fair. I've got to, if I'm gonna cut a game for a thing, and look, there's like other quests and stuff, and like Star Wars: The Old Republic had that a little bit. But like, if I'm gonna cut a game for a thing, I need to be fair and speak to that in other games. Osfer hopes to assure the safety of wayfarers at the Lithogran checkpoint by ridding the area of its dangerous denizens. Sure. What do you need me to kill? Up here. Oh, okay, so that's just up there. That's fine. Okay, so where are we heading here? Wake of Destruction? Yes, okay. Are those the... Oh, it's the monkeys? That's it? I gotta kill 3 of these? Okay. Oh, wait, was that... Oh, yeah, that's it. Yep. And unlike Star Wars: The Old Republic, I can fast travel back very easily and cheaply, not spend 90% of the credits I've earned just to travel back to town. Oh my goodness, they're still here. Okay, the girl's gone. But that's so funny. Alright, there is a faster way to the Marauders Guild. I think it's up this one. I think it's fun to kind of like force myself to learn the paths, especially when I'm not playing this super frequently, right? It's important that I test myself. Yes, I did go do the right thing. My Guild Wars 2 senpai friend, viewer, Falcon, has been playing Final Fantasy XIV. And he already has his character almost done with the main storyline. The Realm Reborn. Welcome back, Filthy Casual. Your actions have saved many from needless injury and anguish. But though your efforts are to be commended, there is yet much work to be done. Okay, the foodstuffs spilled from the overturned wain have attracted all manner of hungry predators. Okay, so we need to investigate the wain and defeat the creatures that appear. Alright, where are we doing this at? Okay, so for this one, this is actually near that other quest that we have. Look at us. Let's go for it. Let's spin that gill, baby. I've got it. Let's use it. And it feels good to be at this part in the game where it's like, okay, I've done some side stuff and now it's paid off because I have all these things unlocked and like it's easier and I understand the world better. I understand even just like the thoughts of the immediate thoughts in my head of, oh, I can just go fast travel here, right? Let's go down and take care of the side quest first. We may actually, I mean, I guess we could go turn it in too. Oh, you know what? I bet it's down in this canyon right here. Oh, no. Is this what I'm doing? Wait, what am I doing? Yasmin's out of their nests and slay them. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I was about to fight you guys. My apologies. Oh, jeez. Oh, heck no. I didn't sign up for this. Okay, well, they're really weak, so that's fine. Huh. Are these floating fish? What a world. Trying to make sure I didn't attack that fish back there. Alright, can we make it up this? Yes, we can. And on that same note of, you know, being fair in my criticisms, similarly to Elder Scrolls Online, I'm not really doing things in this game with other players. But the dynamic events exist, and I know I possibly could, and I've probably walked past some where someone was doing, I can't remember what they're called. There's probably one right now going on. Yeah. These things. Can never remember what they're called. I probably have walked by one of those and a player was participating and I could have helped. But the point is they exist, right? They exist and they probably will be more utilized in future zones, in higher level zones. But furthermore, because remember, my complaint about ESO was that it didn't feel like an MMO because like I was never doing anything with other players. Well, not only does this game have those dynamic events, but this game has the most populated cities I've ever seen. And even though I am not in any way, shape, or form interacting with those people, they are adding to the world, they are adding to the experience. And that does something. It doesn't do nearly as much as like dynamic combat out in the open world with other players would be, Guild Wars 2, but it does something. And Guild Wars 2 or Elder Scrolls Online just does not have that enough to make up for the lack of open world dynamic group stuff. I've got to stop feeling bad for like these types of discussions, this type of commentary in these videos, because it's the point of the series. And what are we doing here? Investigate the wane and defeat the creatures that appear. Aha. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's been an accident, all right. Oh. Oh, that's not a body. That's a broken pot. Sense a hostile presence. Yes, I do. We got more. Oh, they're dead. Oh, I got another. All right, report back. You got it. I guess we could walk. Yeah, let's walk. We've spent enough money. We're not that far. Fate! That's what it's called. Yeah, see, there's this. Oh, look, players? No, not players. But it's almost like they want me to feel like it's players. You know, this doesn't really speak against it in this series or in favor of the other. But there is something to be said about World of Warcraft and the lack of loading screens going into cities and stuff like that. There is massive value in that. And it doesn't bother me like on paper I would think it would. Now, going back to Star Wars The Old Republic bashing, in a game like that it bugs me because you'll literally walk through an area that has nothing for you just to reach the next loading screen. Like literally in the last episode of Star Wars The Old Republic, I got a ship, I flew the ship to a space station, I walked through the space station. As far as I could tell, there was nothing in the space station except going from the entry point to the shuttle to take you down to the planet that it was orbiting, right? So you walk through this space station just to go from one load screen teleport to another load screen teleport. And it's like, why didn't I just go straight to the planet? This whole sequence and walking time was wasted, pointless. Once again, your capacity for carnage has been tested and proven. The creatures are defeated. However, we're merely some of the many base scavengers that subsist on the scraps left in the wake of Kujata's rampages. To face Kujata himself, you yet require far more training, but do not despair, filthy casual. As Axemaster and fellow marauder, this I swear, I will not rest until I have taught you how to wring every last ounce of power from your weapon until the blade of your axe can slice cleanly through the thickest hide, the most knotted muscle, the densest bone. This menace will fall by your hand. You may find yourself drawn to explore the possibilities offered by other disciplines and guilds. These distractions are inevitable and perhaps necessary. Oh, this writing is good. That's hilarious, but I urge you to soon return to the path of the Marauder. I do not wish your edge to dull just as you begin to show such potential. Fare you well, filthy casual. None of those look interesting to me because I think I did this like way late. But I do get a new axe. That's not as good either. Armory unlocked. You now have access to the armory system. Let's appreciate here. 14 episodes in, right? 14 episodes in. And granted, part of this is because of how I played the game. But it's also the way the game's designed. The game was not really pulling me to this. There were so many options of things for me to do. Side quest, story quest, and then class quest. But like, there's so many that it's like, it's hard to know which is really in my best interest, but it ultimately doesn't matter that much, which means it's designed well. But look at us, 14 episodes in. And there's a new system unlocked. Some players may find that daunting. I find it rewarding. So let's dive in. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. There exists myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it is recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Okay, so they are telling me, hey, you really kind of want to stick with your class, but maybe we'll go dabble? I don't even remember what the other class options are. You now have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in the corresponding guild. It should be noted that in addition to martial classes, you may also choose to become a disciple of the hand, one who synthesizes items from on-hand materials, or disciple of the land, one who harvests resources from the field. Mastering more than one class is the first step to become a well-rounded adventurer. And thus begins, in my opinion, what makes Final Fantasy XIV the core mechanic of Final Fantasy XIV. That makes it good for casuals, because you just need one character. So, okay. Marauders Guild, Culinarians Guild. Is there like a, I don't know if there's a way to like just list the guilds in the area. I don't know that there's any right here. The Smith and just want to remind myself what guilds there are. Those aren't guilds. My goodness, there's quests everywhere, and I love it. Blacksmiths Guild. Okay. I wish there was a Chocobo Guild. Okay, I'm not seeing Arcanists Guild. Fisherman's Guild? Ooh, I want to fish. Ooh, I want to fish. Let's go fish. I gotta go to the thing. Wait, let's go ahead and accept this one. Hold on. I see you have been diligent in your training. You need not tell me in words. It shows in your bearing, in your unwavering gaze. It is time for you to once more lift your axe in service to the guild. There have been reports of a sizable creature roaming the outskirts of Aleport in western Lunacia. Okay. So go kill another beast. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Fisherman's Guild. Yes. Travel, go. Yeah. Alright, so in here, Guild Receptionist. Yes. Well, a well-wishing welcome to you, adventurer friend. You've worked your way to Fisherman's Bottom. When you want fish for just a day, you can call a culinarian, but we fishermen feast for life. I've set the bait. Think you're ready to bite? Yes, I'd like to join the Fisherman's Guild. Hooray, hooray, looks like we've got a live one. Let me walk you through the life of a fisherman in LIMSA, LOMINSA. Since we're surrounded by the seas, the fishing sites are a fisherman's delight. If you can't fish it here, you can't fish it anywhere. While some of us rope our fish in with rods and reels, others skim the seabed with nets for creepy, crawly critters. You might say we cast a wide net. People prattle about our pullers just about everywhere in LIMSA. And there's much and more I haven't mentioned. We shepherd the ships, preside over the ports, manage the mongers, all while making sure not to leave any adventurers out to sea. I'll wager you prefer to work alone, so we'll start you off with a rod and reel. How did you know? Now, you may not necessarily net the numbers net fishing yields. The puns and alliterations are killing me, but pole fishing positively pulls prettier prizes. And that's the long and short of it. When you're ready for another bite of bait, I'll reel you in before the guildmaster. I'd hate to hear you had a change of heart. You haven't, have you? Oh, okay. Reaffirm your... Oh, okay. Would have you reaffirm your desire to join the Fisherman's Guild. Yes. Thank you. Speak with Sissipu. Oh, Sissipu. Oh, this looks cool. Yes, yes, save your breath. I heard every word between you and... Oh, I didn't even look at her name. Nmalika. So I know she told you my role here. As she said, Wawalago's supposed to be guildmaster, but apparently he has bigger fish to fry, so all his work falls to me. That includes making sure our new fish aren't shellfish, idiots, or potential anemones. You've passed the first test by not laughing at that awful joke. Now, you only need the right answer to this question. Are you prepared to fish like you've never fished before? Yes. Well, you're smarter than the majority of bottom dwellers that find their way here. Welcome to the guild. Now, this wouldn't be much of a guild if we sent you out to sea with only a pole and a prayer, so I suppose I can spare you a few pearls of wisdom. Oh, the puns. Nevertheless, you're still going to need that pole and prayer, so I can at least provide you with the former. Here you go. One of two isn't bad. I'll even throw in these lugworms, since you're not like to get far without bait. Nevertheless, the rods we bestow upon our new fish are priceless objects, which is to say, they don't cost anything. Once you know what you're doing, you'll probably want a proper one. But in the meantime, let's see if you can figure out how to hold your pole, ready the one I gave you, and your lessons can begin. Alright. Fisher unlocked, yay! You have unlocked a new class. You can change to this class at any time by equipping the tool received from this quest. When changing classes, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between classes instantly without the need to manually equip weapons or equipment. Okay. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Okay. To fish, you must first change your class to fisher by equipping a rod in your main hand. If the body of water you are near is fishable, the icon for the cast action will glow. Determine a bait to apply to your line by selecting the bait action and then check marking the desired item from the list that appears. Some bait can only be used in certain locations or for landing certain types of fish. Bait and tackle can be harvested made by disciples of the hand, or purchased from various merchants or fieldcraft vendors. Always make sure your inventory is stocked before heading out into the wild. Changing classes. Your main weapon determines your current class. Changing classes is as easy as equipping a different type of weapon or tool to your main hand. When playing more than one class or job, gear sets allow you to save several different combinations of equipment and swap them at your leisure. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Okay. So we go here. Gear set list. You have no gear set saved. Create gear set. Marauder. Okay. So now we go in here and we give ourselves... Oh, that's funny. We naked. So now I can just make my own get up for... Oh. I can't... I have nothing I can wear as a fisherman. That's hilarious. My first fishing rod. Sissipu would like to assign you your first task. You're looking quite formidable. Thanks. I work out. Let's hope you don't scare all the fish away. Now, the first rule of fishing is to hold on to your rod. Take care of your rod, and your rod will take care of you. Let me know if I'm going too fast for you. Since you're new here, we're going to start small, and they don't come much smaller than anchovies. You'll find schools of anchovies swimming around outside in Galadian Bay, so you can catch your meager supper without even walking 10 yalms. Okay. Fishing log. Your fishing log contains invaluable information on everything from fishing hole locations to detailed fish data to personal records. The log can be found under logs in the main menu. Okay. This is amazing. So I deliver LOMINSA and anchovies to... Yes, okay, so where... Wait, is this... Oh, it doesn't show me where. So maybe it's just out here. Aha! Fishing! After using the cast action to cast your line into the water, you need to simply sit back and wait for a bite. When a fish bites, you will not only you will not only see the line being tugged, but hear it. While the fish is on the line, use the hook action to attempt to reel in your catch. Your chances of successfully reeling in a fish after hooking it all are directly affected by the fish type and your gathering rating. Okay, so bait, cast, hook. Bait. Okay. Cast. I don't see it in the water. Oh! Hook! Yes! Come on, baby! Yes! It's unfortunate that you don't seem to see any sort of animation. Oh, geez, come on, Final Fantasy. You've been so good to me about not having text on text on text on text on text. Hold on, I need a screenshot of this. This is just funny. Okay, great. Do I need to bait again? No, bait is already set. Let's go cast over here. I love how it's a telescopic fishing pole. Trying to find a good shot for a screenshot. All right. Bait is good. Cast. Get it. Oh, that's the screenshot I need. I need the screenshot of him fighting the fish. Look at how fast we're leveling up. We are so good at this. All right, cast again. We may not get this fish because I'm going to wait for it to bite and then get screenshots. Oh, nope, I missed it. That's fine. Cast again. I forgot I had to hit 3 and then I can get my screenshot that I want. Ooh, this angle's pretty good too. Let's do this one. Excellent. Very good. Merle Thor Gobby. All right, we need a few more anchovies. So let's keep casting. Oh, I should go over there so they can cheer me on. Maybe they are cheering me on. Do I have bait on? Yes, I do. What is this here? Cast light. Lights up the tip of your fishing rod. Is that just so I can see the animation better? Alright, I seem to be getting more anchovies over here. Can I fish off the boat? Nope, sure can't. I bet the intention is for me to go on that dock and fish. That's what they put that there for. All right. Wait, it said we can now... Oh, because I leveled up. I haven't finished that quest, though. So, one more. Kelp. I like the little, like, scientific drawing that pops up. That's kind of cool. How are we on bait? We're still good. And to be clear about what I was saying earlier, obviously there's a fishing animation for me, but there's not like a fishing animation in the water. I don't think I made that clear what I was talking about, though I'm pretty sure it came across. Like, I was wanting to see, like, the ripple in the water, or a splash when they bite, or a splash when I pull. It's still good, though. It's not bad. I like a good, simple fishing minigame. It's relaxing. It's immersive. It cracks me up when I use the word immersive in videos. I don't understand why, but boy, is that word triggering to some people. Like that it's some sort of buzzword. It's not. It's the perfect word to use to describe certain things and feelings. Like, any other word I would say is gonna just sound like I'm trying to avoid the word immersive or immersion. When it really cracked me up was when I triggered people, one person in particular, but there were a couple who mentioned it, on my Star Citizen videos. Like, that's the whole point of the game, is the immersion. What's wrong with you? Alright, Sissipoo. Anchovies swim off every shore of LIMSA, so you can bring them back from anywhere you like, as long as it's not the fishmongers. Here, Chubby Chubby! Here, Chubby Chubby Chubby! Fair flock of feisty fish you've got, giddy guppy. Careful they don't slip out of sight. Whoa, while ago? To what do we owe the pleasure? A guildmaster's got to get after the guppies, dividing up the daily drudgery, picking out a proper potable, and some such support and service. And who gets after the guildmaster? We have books to balance, you know. Books you should be balancing. I did my best to balance the books, but the bilge keel bent the bow back, bouncing the whole batch off the boat. Oh, it was bow, not bow. Bow. That's not what... You know it was just an expression. But that's neither here nor there. So long as you keep at the bit, filthy casual, our books will balance themselves. Don't let that go to your head, of course. Any beginner can snag some anchovies, but you'll need to experiment with different lures and explore new waters if you want to catch the big ones. Fundamentals are fine, but the fun is fishing for new finds. Like my uncle always said, fishing's like philandering. You never know what you'll catch. And with those well-spoken words of wisdom, we will leave you to your wiles. The next fisher quest will be available from Sisipu upon reaching level 5. Excellent. Cool. Well, we're going to wrap it up there for today. Look at that. I think we're already ready for it. We hit level 5. We're level 6 fisher. Oh, see, this is where... Okay, so for Filthy Casual, right? I'm gonna need... I've got to focus on Marauder. Like, I don't think I'm gonna do another fighting class yet, because then that throws off my whole level data. You know what I mean? Fishing and like crafting stuff, that's totally fine. Those are honestly things I'll probably, it gives me something to do off camera. But in terms of the series, the Marauder is what it's going to be. Because otherwise I can't keep, there's no way to like combine the levels. That wouldn't be fair. So anywho. Also, a problem I ran into in Albion online yesterday, which started yesterday in case you missed it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's very chill. Very chill, like RuneScape mixed with an action RPG. I don't want to say Diablo, but an action RPG. RuneScape mixed with an action RPG, mixed with a kind of a New World vibe. But like, there's no, from what I can tell, there's no level system in the game. So I'm just not going to be able to track that data in there. So, anywho. That'll do it for today. We'll see you all tomorrow in Guild Wars 2. Thanks as always for watching. Adios. Goodbye.